There was blood on the ground. A small shoe and a school bag were lying in the grass. The big yellow school bus was on its side in a ditch, broken and quiet. People were crying, and loud sirens were getting closer. It was a very sad day. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. That morning started like every other day. The sun was shining, and the children from Starlight School were happy as they got on the bus. They waved goodbye to their parents. Some children laughed and talked with their friends. The older kids sat at the back, while the little ones stayed near the front. The bus driver, Mr. James, smiled as the children got on. He was usually kind and funny, but today was different. The night before, Mr. James drank too much alcohol. He knew it was wrong, but he thought he could still drive the bus. At first, the ride seemed normal. The bus picked up children from their stops, just like every other day. But soon, something started to feel wrong. Mr. James was driving in a strange way. The bus wobbled from side to side. It stopped too quickly, and a boy's water bottle rolled down the floor. "Why is the bus shaking?" a little girl asked. "I don't know," said her big brother, holding her hand. The bus went onto a big road where there were many cars. Mr. James looked tired. His hands were shaking as he held the steering wheel. The children stopped talking and laughing. They were quiet now, looking worried. "Something is wrong with Mr. James," one boy said. "Should we tell someone?" another child asked. The bus came to a busy intersection with traffic lights. The light turned yellow, telling Mr. James to slow down. But instead of stopping, he drove faster to try to beat the light. "Hold on," a girl shouted as the bus sped forward. Suddenly, a big truck came from the side. The truck honked loudly, but it was too late. The truck crashed into the side of the bus. There was a loud bang, and the bus flipped over 2 times before landing in a ditch. Inside the bus, children screamed as windows broke and school bags flew everywhere. When the bus stopped, it was very quiet. Some children were crying, and some were too hurt to speak. People who lived nearby ran to help. They pulled children out of the bus. Ambulances and police cars came quickly. The paramedics helped the hurt children and took them to the hospital. 15 children didn't make it. Parents who said goodbye to their kids that morning were now crying at the hospital. The police talked to Mr. James. He wasn't hurt badly, but they found out he had been drinking alcohol. The police arrested him. The whole town was very sad. The school closed for a few days, and everyone came together to remember the children. Families lit candles, and people shared stories about the kids who had passed away. After the accident, the town made new rules to keep children safe. They made sure bus drivers were tested and never allowed to drink alcohol before driving. The bus was taken away, and the road was cleaned. But the people never forgot that sad day. They learned how important it is to always make good choices and keep everyone